Hey guys, it's Aislinn, and in today's video we are going to be doing a makeup look. Okay, listen. So when I woke up this morning, I was like, I'm gonna do a makeup look that is not bright, it's not colorful, it's very neutral earth tones. I was gonna do like a deep cut crease smoky eye situation, and as I was getting ready to film doing my base makeup and eyebrows, I was like, today's not the day. I am not in the mood to wear like plain makeup. I want to wear really bright makeup today. So it's gonna be another bright makeup tutorial, but I promise in the future I will do some more like wearable natural colors because I know everybody does not like bright colors. For today's makeup look, I'm going to be using all Spoiled Cosmetics. I have 5 of her palettes and I never use them because I'm always using my Makeup a Murder neon pigments. So today I really wanted to focus on using Spoiled Cosmetics. Their packaging is so cute, their eyeshadows are bomb. I just never reach for them because I'm always using the loose pigments. I'm going to be using 3 palettes today. These are so inexpensive. You guys should definitely check out this company if you haven't before. It is called Spoiled Cosmetics. I will leave a link to their website and her Instagram in the description down below. I also have a coupon with them. It's just Aislinn and you get 10% off. These are already so inexpensive. Getting an additional 10% off makes them even cheaper. So definitely check this company out because they are so affordable and they have really good products and the packaging is so cute. So for today, I will be using 3 different Spoiled Cosmetics palettes. I will be using the Oh Abby palette, Holographic Beautifulness. I will be using this Planchette palette. Packaging, again, so cute. And last, I will be using this palette. It is volume 11, and here are what the colors look like. The brushes I'm going to be using today are the Jaclyn X Morphe brush collection. You guys can get any brushes you want. These ones are pretty expensive, so obviously you can go to the drugstore and find some really good brushes. I'm gonna go ahead and clip my hair out of my way while I'm doing my makeup. I'm starting with this neon green shade. I asked some questions on Instagram. I might answer some of them during the video. So I'm just gonna start by like placing the colors down and then I'll blend them out in a second. I think I'm gonna do green to blue to purple. Now I'm picking up this blue shade right here. So now I'm just placing that blue down. I'll be using this purple right here. So the first brush I used was just a little bit more dense, and then the brush I'm going in with now is more fluffy on the end, so it's gonna work a little bit better to blend out the shadow. Let me pick up this yellow color called Sun Rays right here, and I'm gonna blend out this right here. And I'm just blending this like halfway into the blue because that's where I'm gonna start with the pink to connect everything. You know, this reminds me of Mardi Gras, which just passed a few days ago. I'm actually going to use 2 different pink shades, so I'm going to pick up this one right here, and I'm gonna use that first to blend in between, and then I'll just dip into this bright pink right here, and I'll use that more towards the outside over the top of the purple. I think that using the warmer toned pink will blend better into the yellow. See, this looks kind of orangey because it's blending in with the yellow. And I'm just gonna blend this one into the purple. So I'm probably just going to go back and forth between purple and pink and blend these 2 together, and then when I get here, go back and forth between these and these just to make sure everything's blended together. Like I said, this is the most important part, I feel like, when you're doing makeup, to make sure everything's blended, because if you don't, I feel like things can turn bad very quickly. I'm also going to bring these colors down a little bit more because later I'm going to cut my crease, so I'm just going to bring them down a tiny bit. And we've got a rainbow look. Oh my gosh, I like can't stay away from rainbow apparently. I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape and cut my crease. I've shown you guys the trick I do that made it so much easier for me to learn how to do this. Take my flat brush and just pick up some concealer and I stamp it like I'm putting on eyeliner. So I just go like this. And once you have it on there, just look up and it automatically cuts your crease for you. So there I have like an outline of where I'm going to fill everything in with concealer. I've been so into iridescent and duochrome eyeshadow lately, so that's what we're going to be filling in my lids with. I'm going to pick up this color up here. It is beautiful. It's white, but it is also iridescent and like duochrome, and it has like pinky purple undershift to it. I'm just using like a flat brush. I am also going to go in with my finger. I definitely feel like shimmer shades work better with your finger. Now I'm going in with this. And I'm going in with my finger now to pick up the iridescent shade. I'm going to start in the outer corner and start blending shades in. So I'm going to start with the purple right here and then blend it into some blue and then some green and just like blend it seamlessly inwards. I'm taking a fluffy brush for this to start, and then I will switch to the smaller, more dense brushes the like further in I go. Packing that on the outside to fill that in like that. I'm going to go ahead and answer some Instagram questions. Now that I've explained, I'm just going to be taking the colors and like blending inwards. Someone said, would you ever consider doing more in-depth makeup tutorials? Your makeup is hard eyes emoji. Yes, I'm doing it right now. And now that you guys told me like you think that I'm good enough to be able to like tell you how I do things, I feel more comfortable with like explaining things and doing more makeup videos. Before, I didn't think that I was good enough to do makeup, but you guys told me that I am and that you would want to see more makeup videos, so I'm definitely going to do more. Top 5 available on Netflix series. Ooh, this one's hard. I would say The Vampire Diaries. That's my favorite TV show in general, though. Supernatural is amazing, and there's so many different seasons on there, so you can binge watch a lot of it. I like Criminal Minds, but it is depressing, so just know that. Breaking Bad, I watched that a really long time ago, but I loved it. I'm sure there's so many more, but I don't want to pull up my Netflix right now and see what I've watched and go through it. But there are so many good ones on there. Easy advice on making coontails in the hair. So when I was in high school and I started to do coontails, it was difficult to do, but what I did is I put tape in between each thing. I would take Scotch tape and just apply it on the hair, and then like obviously paint over that, take the Scotch tape off, and then paint the spots that are left. That's what I did, so that way you prevent bleeding. If you want it more blended, like for instance these, I wouldn't consider my front 2 pieces coontails. It's more like an ombre. But if you want it more like that, just make sure it's blended really well. In my opinion, coontails aren't blended at all, and they're just like very harsh lines. But the tape method is how I started doing them when I was in high school. Someone asked, are vlogs coming soon? No, I have not been vlogging. I would love to, but I don't do anything to be able to vlog, unfortunately. I would love to do vlogs, but as of right now, my life is very boring and I'm not doing anything. So as soon as my life changes, whenever that'll be, and I start being more active and having things to do, I will definitely vlog it. Now we are going to bring the eyeshadow around and underneath the eye. So I'm going to take the pink color and just connect it right here on the outside. This question says, how do you deal with people who look down on you for having colored hair or tattoos? Well, I look up. While they're looking down, I'm looking up. And you know what? It's more important to look up and see where you're going than to look down and be stuck on where you are in life. I'm so used to getting those comments, and my whole life has been like that. So over time, you just kind of get used to them, and you just know that those people are so close-minded, and I always feel bad for them because I can't imagine what it would be like to be so closed-minded and stuck in your way and not listen to other people's perspective or just let people live their life happily. If it's not affecting you and they're not hurting anybody, I'm not really understanding why people care that much. But I mean, people I guess are just old-fashioned and stuck in their ways. And you know what? The people who are always hating on me are normally religious. So I'm not gonna say anything else about that, but I think that's probably the source of the problem. I'm just taking the blue and then the green, and I'm just going to blend it in right here. This person asked, do you think that you'll ever go back to your natural hair? Personally, I can't see myself having natural hair, but you never know. Like I would never say I'm not gonna do that, just like when it comes to black hair. I'm not gonna say that I would never dye my hair black. I would think about it long and hard before I made a decision like that. Same thing with my natural hair color. I think it would be cool to have all my natural hair grown out, but I don't feel like myself, and so that's the main reason that I don't want my natural hair. But it would be awesome to have my natural hair grown out and it be like all healthy and all virgin hair. That would be amazing, but it's just not me, you know? Just not me, could never be me. What is my least favorite semi-permanent hair dye? For me, it's probably Joico because I had a really bad experience with the yellow that I used on my sister last year. So probably that one. All right, so here is the eye makeup. I actually really like the way it turned out. I was so skeptical at first and I was like, Beach, what have you gotten yourself into? But I think it actually turned out pretty well. Does anybody else like lick their makeup brushes? Because I do. Gross, but I do. What is my favorite band from my emo and scene phase? Well, here's the thing. I listen to the same music I did when I was in my emo and scene phase. I loved Of Mice and Men when I was in my emo and scene phase. That was like, oh my god, they were amazing and I was obsessed with them. Chelsea Grin, that's one of my favorite bands now, still. I don't really listen to Of Mice and Men anymore, but I still listen to Chelsea Grin and I love them. Suicide Silence was one of my favorite bands back in the day. Ooh, Bring Me the Horizon. That is probably my like second or third favorite band now. Bring Me the Horizon, dude. That is it right there. That band smashes. I love them. I'm going to apply mascara and lashes off camera and I will be right back. Okay, I got my lashes on and I use the Makeup a Murder Evidence Marker 3 lashes. For liquid lipstick, I'm going in with Jeffree Star Cosmetics in the shade Mannequin. The last thing is setting spray and I am using Morphe X Jeffree Star. Okay, and here is the finished makeup look. Not at all what I was going for at the beginning of today, but very glad with the way that it turned out. It's something that I've never done before. I will definitely be doing more makeup videos, and my next video, I promise, will be more of a wearable makeup look with natural colors. That is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you learned at least one thing from this video. Don't forget to check out my Instagram. The link to that will be in the description down below. I post way more of my everyday life on there. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I love you guys so much. And until next time, guys, stay weird. Goodbye.